Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Scorpio and Aries, the relationship. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what is going on with this couple, all right? I'm going to pull individual energy for Scorpio first. And then I'm going to pull individual energy for Aries. And then we will take a look and see what's going on and pull out any little whatevers we can find or whatever. Whatever, right? All right, let's see what's going on. Scorpio, give me your energy, please. I do have my coffee in tow, but, I'm not in love with the taste of it. It's not bad. But listen, you ain't got no money, any coffee you can get. But it's not bad. It might be too, I don't know, something. No. Anyway, Scorpio, where are you in this relationship with Aries? What is your current energy? Please give me your energy right now in this relationship with Aries. What's going on here? Lost, but never alone. Okay, Scorpio, I get this feeling that you know that your Aries is with you. You just can't clearly define which direction you're going in. Some of you guys might be questioning the status of your relationship with your Aries or something like that, possibility. For some of you guys, you wanted to have something new start. You thought something was going to be different. For some of you guys, you are trying to still manifest something. You know that this person is there, or you know you're there. I just think the way it's being shown or displayed, somebody feels lost or somebody needs clarity maybe. I don't know. Hold on, I got, oh yeah, from that, all right. Give me more, please, Scorpio. What's going on in this relationship with Aries? There's something about you being lost. Like, I don't know which direction to go. Like, I'm in the middle of the woods or something like that. I'm looking up and I see the sky, but do I move forward or lost? But never alone. You are not alone. You're still able to manifest something, Scorpio. Give me more. Scorpio, we also have here that did come out reversed, just so you guys know, be calm and keep going. Some of you guys are not being calm. Some of you guys are freaking out with anxiety, right? And you stopped. For some of you, you are stopping suddenly. You're in shock about something. I'm shocked, right? So you guys could be, even if it doesn't display on the outside, there could be something inside of you that is, I don't want to say bothered. I think that is way too gentle of a word. I feel like there's this silent suffering in a sense, right? I'm silently suffering. I'm trying to be calm, but I can't. This is it for that is going to be for a Scorpio out there who really doesn't have the opportunity to express themselves, or maybe they don't talk much. It's going to be more of an internal suffering or something like that. But the ability to keep calm, I feel like it's not there. Not in this. All right, so somebody feels like, I know I'm not by myself, but I still feel lost. I'm freaking out. Give me more, please, Scorpio. What's going on in this relationship with Aries? What's going on in this relationship with Aries? All right. Send out help to others. Send out help to others. All right. So, Scorpio, I feel like some of you guys are going through something. I feel like you're the type in this read to suffer in silence. I'm not going to let people know that I'm sweating. I'm not going to show them this. I'm not going to show them that, right? I feel like this energy that comes up for Scorpio Aries is a bit gentler than the one that comes up. What was the one I just did before? Gemini. It was Scorpio and Gemini, where Scorpio was a bit rough around the edges, if you will, right? Had some stuff going on, whatever, right? But send out help to others. Some of you guys are warning your friends about something. You're sending out help. Some of you guys understand that there are some people who are in need of help. Some of you guys are sending out help. Look at that. From what perspective? Depending on which position you play, whichever Scorpio you are, some of you guys are sending out help because people need help, right? Philanthropy. Some of you guys are sending out help to family members, or you're sending messages to your friends about something. It came out, I believe this was upright. Yep, you guys are sending messages to people. You're like, listen, you gotta get this here message. This is a message you want to have. That's the Scorpio energy. I'm going to take one more for Scorpio. All right, reversed here. Listen to the voice within when it persists. Some of you guys ignore the voice within. When I look at these cards, I see somebody who is reminiscing or thinking back about how this happened. I'm questioning the process. Something about questioning the process. How did I end up lost? I know I'm not alone, but I'm lost. This ain't my familiar territory. Freaking out. Send out help to others. Some of you guys could be sending money, sending something that you're sending. All right. Or maybe you're some sort of response people. Listen to the voice within. Somebody's voice kept telling them to do something. They ignored it. Scorpio, you could have ignored your voice, or whoever's energy that is. They ignored their voice and they're freaking out. And I feel like this person still might be freaking out because even with a little bit of calm, they're still all bugged out and they can't really hear the voice. The voice is trying to tell them something. Aries, what's going on with you? In this relationship with Scorpio, please, what is your energy? What is your energy with Scorpio in this relationship? What's going on right now? Okay. Comes out reversed. Spirit healers and helpers are with you. The healers and helpers are not going to help me. I feel like they're not going to help me. There's something that I may have participated in, did, not going to help me. Somebody wanted a new beginning as a couple. I feel like that is not going to happen. Or there's some thought. One of the thoughts of Aries is this is not going to happen. Let me shuffle again. This may not happen. I don't have very much hope for something. Yeah, I feel like you guys are like, this is about a partnership. A partnership or a relationship. Take it how it resonates, whatever. This is supposed to be a love read. Oh, and I look at these cards. All the cards lately, there are really no cups here. They're all towers or major arcanas. Some stuff about money, you know. It's more like people are trying to get themselves together. Aries, endurance is the key to success. You guys are being advised to hang in there because you seem hopeless over here. I don't know if I can do something. I don't know if I can turn something around, renew something, have a new beginning at a partnership. Something about a partnership keeps coming up. Something about a coupling, a partnership, a romantic partnership. All right, give me more. What else is going on with Aries, please? What else is going on with Aries? What cards are these? Healing spirits cards. Yeah, healing spirits. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Go within. Some of you guys are in solitude, going within to reflect. How can I manifest something? How can I manifest a new beginning? How can I manifest stability? Some of you guys are tired of running. You just want to stand still. I want to stand still now. Some of you guys are going to go within, but you're also going to take some kind of action towards a new beginning in a couple. Some of you guys want to renew a relationship or see if you can get a relationship off the ground. Aries, what else is going on? I don't know if you're a new couple or something. Who knows? I mean, this could be whatever. This could, the oracle cards that I'm reading could be another Scorpio Aries couple. It could be a different couple. All right. Give me one more, please. What is going on, Aries? Carry the torch for others to see. Wake up the world. You guys are advised to keep going. There's something that you do. And again, I get this philanthropy type of feeling. Something that you guys might be doing to help people. You're being advised not to give up. Keep going. The same thing kind of comes up for Scorpio about listening to the voice within and be persistent. Scorpio wants to give up, but Scorpio is being advised to keep going. The encouragement comes on your end, Aries. For Scorpio, it's more like, yeah, you need to keep going. Like, get on up, keep going. For you, it's more like, carry the torch. I need you to take the lead. Aries, you could be taking the lead, or maybe Scorpio's asking you to take the lead in a relationship. I don't know what you guys do, but you guys can somehow wake up the world together or something like that. Or maybe you guys are in the same, I don't know, maybe you do the same thing. Maybe you're in the same career, job, industry, whatever this is. You never know these days. I still can't fathom how those two, how they even go together so closely. It's the craziest thing. I love y'all, but I wish y'all would have just stayed over on y'all's planet in your backyard, and I would be over here reading my 7 cards, minding my business, and you would be over where you are. I'm just saying, like, jeez. Anyway, so that's what's coming up for you guys. You guys are both being advised to carry through on something. I'm going to put these away. Scorpio, let's take a look and see what's going on with you. You have the 9 of Pentacles that shows up. You, Scorpio, I don't know if this is new, but it says that you were taking a trip somewhere, needed a change of scenery. I need to take a trip. I need to see something new, do some new things. I was going on a romantic vacation. I'm going on a romantic vacation. If you guys haven't met each other, you guys are going to go on some romantic vacation, whatever that is. The cards are saying that, Scorpio, you need to put your feet in the water, but it says of a new career, new industry. Some of you guys are looking into retirement or whatever that's about. But the thing to it is, it looks like there are some issues right now having to do with the family. Some of you guys could be between homes. So it just doesn't sound, to me, it doesn't sound like the right, I don't know, the right recipe for retirement. But in fact, it could. If you're in between homes, that would suggest maybe you got a few homes. Or maybe the places you've been staying are couches or something like that. So in between places to stay, in between homes, something like that. It does talk about something with the family here. Some of you guys could be clinging to family. So there could be some Scorpios who are camping out on families' couches, friends' couches, or something like that. I see that's a possibility. But for some of you guys, you need this change of scenery so you can decide something about a new career, new job, new way of doing something, new investment, something like that. Scorpio, I see the 4 of Pentacles comes up for you, right? So on top of you guys, doing something with the family, maybe taking a vacation, thinking of switching jobs, I'm thinking some of you guys are obviously comfortable enough to do this. So I guess that's what this 9 of Pentacles is about. But it does look like there's something with 4 of Pentacles here. I don't know if this is the real amount that one could be worth. I don't know, right? We have the 9 of Pentacles up here. It drops to 4 of Pentacles. There's something with philanthropy. Maybe some of you guys are giving. Some of you guys could be giving finances. But this is also about greed. Somebody could be greedy. Desire for long-term security. The 4 of Pentacles also suggests that somebody's embezzling money. If we have a net worth of 9 of Pentacles and they've embezzled 4, could they only be worth 5 or 4? There's something about inflated numbers here. I also see something about somebody trying to control influence. So somebody might be trying to donate money so they can have some control or influence over something. The cards are saying here somebody wants to have some kind of control over their status. The Scorpio in this read here is working for a team. It says that you could be the head of a team. It says that every move you make needs to be carefully executed. You need to use every resource at your disposal. It also says that you've made partnerships more valuable than romantic or family relationships. So you guys want to be really careful with that, all right? Something about the fingers being on the pulse. For resources, your fingers are at the pulse. You have easy access to some resources that you may need to utilize, whatever this is about. Scorpio, I also see here the High Priestess comes through. So this is about you guys diving through your dreams. You're okay with the unknown. I don't have to be familiar with this. I am confident enough to know that I can do something. I have access to something. Some of you guys are being advised to use something carefully. For some of you guys, there's something about communication here. Something about your own personal mysteries. You guys might be realizing something about your own personal mysteries or realities or questions that you've had about yourselves, your families, whatever. There's something that you have an answer to. It almost makes it feel as if you discover something on your own in a sense. I don't know. But whatever this is, it's also preventing you from moving. All right. So we have that here. Something about a home. There's going to be balance within a home. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces possibility. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, if anybody for Scorpio. In this relationship with Aries, you could also have these other energies that play out. The energy that is common between you guys is actually Magician. So that's going to be a Gemini or a Virgo energy. All right. Aries, let's take a look and see what's going on with you. Now, we know that Scorpio is at the 9 of Pentacles, right? Or at least they start there. They're going to take this romantic vacation. So the Justice reverse here, somebody could be involved in a legal system or have a pending legal case, have something in their legal history. But more detailed, the cards also say that despite your best efforts, Aries, you weren't able to get something done. There was something that you could not follow through with. It was a plan. The cards say that this plan had been so thrown off or something like that, that you guys had to go back to the drawing board, regroup, and employ an informed strategy. It says something about a strategy that wasn't ready. It wasn't up to par, so it had to be regrouped. I feel like for some of you guys, and this has come up before, somebody had this very laser focused idea that they wanted to, I guess, execute or delegate, which is still execute. You just get people to, you know what I mean, right? So somebody was doing something like that. And I feel like this plan, even though it was a great one, it just didn't, I don't know, some pieces just didn't mesh or something like that. Perhaps it wasn't just. We have the Justice card that does come out reversed here. But for some of you guys on a regular non-crime relationship level, there's something here where you guys feel like you've been wronged. Now, some of you guys could feel like you've been wronged by a Scorpio. It says 9 of Pentacles, how a Scorpio got this, and this is what I got. I got Justice reversed. For some of you guys, you are coming up with a strategy because you feel like this is a miscarriage of justice. The cards are saying, Aries, that this is some situation that could have to do with the Libra, or it could have to do with your Scorpio. It says you feel like you've been wronged and you want some kind of revenge. I want revenge. I want retribution. Some of you guys want what you want. You want to be paid back. There was something that you guys feel like you were ill-advised about. So some of you guys feel like there was a Scorpio who lied to you. Some of you guys feel like a Scorpio lied to you and now it's in the justice system, and a Tower card represents Scorpio again. So I feel like somebody's in a justice system having to do with the Scorpio. This could be a legal matter. It says that this was a situation that was supposed to be cut and dry, whatever this is, and it turned out to be very complicated, and I think everything got messed up. There's some judgment that goes against you, Aries, whatever this is about. But the cards also say that you failed to appreciate or recognize the people who were there for you. So you forgot about the folks that was up in the front seats, right? Buying every ticket to the show, like your biggest fans, like that. The cards are saying that some of you guys were more concerned with the people in the back, right? The people back there who ain't know one lyric. And you were more concerned about pleasing those people versus that been there, right? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. I see the Tower shows up for Aries here. There's something about a traumatic setback. There was some kind of trouble, upheaval. If we want to get more into it for some of you guys, this card is upright. So I'm going to say on top of embezzlement here, which is represented in the Scorpio line for Pentacles, we also see the Tower card. So the embezzlement, the money could have been into some kind of fraud. It could be car insurance. It could be healthcare insurance or whatever. Any kind of insurance is insurance fraud. If the Chariot were here, I would say car insurance. In this case, it could be property insurance too, because the Tower card also represents arson. So somebody could be burning property down. Somebody could be putting money in an account somewhere because it's embezzlement. So somebody's mismanaging and redirecting money somewhere where it's not, or it's misreported, but it's embezzlement. And it's through insurance. That is 100%. We have the Three of Pentacles. It comes up here, right? That comes up to, this is somebody so confident that this plan is going to work. But with the Tower, we can't forget about what falls down. It's not just about, it is about disgrace and upheaval, trouble, things like that. But it's also about relationships and partnerships being dissolved, right? So they don't exist anymore. We can no longer work together. We're going to dissolve it. So we get that energy that comes up. A partnership has been dissolved. Because a partnership has been dissolved, somebody's family is up in arms. Somebody is losing it. The family's losing it right now. Aries, this is coming up in your line. It falls under Scorpio. Scorpio, the cards are saying that your family could be losing it. Losing it. They can no longer control and influence. Every move you make is very important because the Tower's coming down for whoever this is, whatever this is with Aries. The justice system is involved here. The justice system is looking at something having to do with fraud, arson, healthcare. However, Aries, you still say that you are confident that things are going to go your way. You are confident because there's something about bids that are coming through for you, bids and contracts. I see bids and contracts. So even if something does fall for you, whatever this is, whatever happens in the justice system, you can always fall back on these bids and these contracts that come up for you. This says you're landing contracts. So Aries, congratulations on your contracts and bids, something like that. But Aries is prepared. So they know whatever goes down in this justice system, they do have a backup plan. They do. I want to be very clear. The Three of Pentacles does represent that, the bids to contracts. But it also says the Aries is going to back themselves up, right? So we have plan A, justice system may not work. Plan B, I got these bids, I got these contracts because I have contacts from the past. Magician, contacts from the past. Past people I've worked with, past connections. Contracts, magician, upright. It's not reversed. So nobody did no illusions. The illusions come when you start talking to the actual people and the lies start happening, but it hasn't happened yet. So the Three of Pentacles does represent somebody who is confident that they are going to be able to excel. I'm going to be able to survive, take care of myself, even if things don't go well in this justice system. In Aries, it says that there's going to be a judgment against you. For arson, health, arson, health, could be car. Three of Pentacles, I believe this is going to work. Although I feel like a third wheel, I feel like this is going to work. For some of you guys, you do feel like a third wheel, but it also talks about you guys having overdue payments that need to be made. The cards also say the Aries is collecting money from the people that owe them. So you guys are going to get calls from an Aries. I just want to warn the public. If you get a call from an Aries, they're collecting their money because you owe them. I might as well tell you before the phone call come. Maybe it came already. Depends on where you hear the message. They're going to be straight up, listen. I need you to give me my bread. You owe me that. I need you to run my money. I don't know if whoever's saying this is going to be very nice. I think this is Aries who's not going to be very nice to you. They're going to say it because they need their money. And something went down with the justice system. Something fell apart. Something could possibly fall apart, or something could come out. People are falling out of buildings. That's the Tower card. Everything falls down. This is coffee. This unwanted change. So I feel like for some of you guys, Aries, you probably, I'm going to say for some of you guys, you knew it was a possibility. There's no way I'm going to sit here and say you saw it coming. The justice system, the justice card is reversed. Some of you guys could be actually dealing with a Libra or the justice system, but it comes out reversed. However, if you're a more delusional Aries, right, and you don't consider these things in your head, of course I'm going to get justice. Why not? My magic always works. My charm always works. What? They don't look like it worked this time, but that's for a more arrogant, off the rails, delusional Aries, meaning low vibrational, one of them people. So for some of you guys who are a little bit more conscious, I feel like you guys knew something was going to come, something in the justice system, maybe something's going to go against you, but you actually planned for it with these contracts and bids, because you got those coming up too in case something fall through, contracts and bids in the bag. So you think. Remember, some of these people could turn. I'm just saying, this looks pretty big. Anyway, something about overdue payments, something about feeling like a third party. It also mentions there's some interruption here. There's going to be a hiccup. It actually goes back up to justice reverse. For some of you guys, you opted or you wanted to do business between you and another person. Perhaps you wanted private business. I get this feeling there's something with child support that comes up where there's this unwanted third party that comes in. The third party could actually be the justice system in a situation that you wanted to settle between the two parents. I feel like one of you guys did not want the job, do not want to be up in that child support court. That could be Scorpio, who goes from 9 of Pentacles to 4 of Pentacles, but this also suggests embezzlement. So from what perspective? Do we look at it from baby daddy perspective or ex-husband perspective, or do we look at it from a more criminal perspective where your net worth is really 5, right? Or 4, because you embezzled the rest of it. That means inflated numbers. This is a whole rabbit hole. Common energy between these two, the Magician. Both you guys are being advised to use what is in front of you in terms of resources, within reason, of course. Some of you guys are going to be gathering your families together. It says here, there's a romantic vacation. I don't know why people are gathering families. Some of you guys could have children already. Maybe this is about blending a family or something like that. The cards also say that you are having fun with finances, living it up, right? Gathering the family together. For some of you guys, taking vacations, but this is also a time before an important trip. Some of you guys decided, I want to gather my family together before I take an important trip. I have to go somewhere. There's something with with a Gemini or Virgo energy that is the common energy between you two. So I don't know who this is, but there's a gathering before somebody takes a trip. It's a very important trip. There's something with the justice system. The Justice card comes up reverse, Aries, and there's a judgment that goes against you. I feel like you guys do have a financial backup plan. Which of these bids? The bids and contracts? Okay, let's see what else comes up. Do I want love? Yeah, let me see what's up with this couple in love. Hello. I don't want to make them too lovey. You know, I'm starting to realize these are possibly, you know, they're for everybody. You know, whatever the signs are. Anybody can pick up the stories, pick up the energy. I will tell you this, though. I do see here, there's a Pisces, there's a Libra, there's a Scorpio, there's a Gemini, or I really give Virgo. All these people are together. They are somehow together. Either that or Scorpio's energy is showing up in the Aries line. I got something. Aries might feel like they're going to get blamed for something that they feel like a Scorpio is responsible for. I'm going to get judged harshly. I'm not going to get something fair. I have to employ a strategy in order to win something. That means that some of you guys are getting solicitors, lawyers, attorneys. But this looks like it's already in the justice system and there's already been a decision. I don't want to say that. I want to say it is very likely there is something that is not going to go your way in some legal matter. Straight up. You are also, Aries, going to start calling up your friends and saying, hey, you might want to get this money together now. I feel like for some of you guys, you're going to actually, if you call up asking people for money that they owe you, I feel like for some of you guys, this is a process for you. You're telling them, listen, there's something about 3 to 6 months. I need you to have my money ready. So I think you give people time because you're being fair. I would still keep an eye on these people because, I mean, show me love, please, for this couple. Wedding. Ooh, the situation involves marriage. Marriage. Show me more. What's going on in this marriage? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Forgiving and learning. I don't see this as bad. I mean, somebody could be going to jail, though. Give me more, please. Somebody could actually be going to jail. It's a possibility, but really, something is... It's more about the foundation crumbling. Like somebody's financial foundation is crumbling. Give me more, please, because there was something here. Something with money. The justice system had to get involved. Let's put it that way. Give me more for this marriage. Is it safe for you to love? Some of you guys are withholding your love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy. Some of you guys could be giving a little bit more love to your partners. Opening up a little bit more instead of being so serious. Some of your partners maybe they've done something to offend you, upset you, and maybe it left a hiccup. It looks like you can work past it with forgiving and learning, being upright more. Let go of control issues. Some of you guys are or need to let this play out naturally. Let it unfold the way it's supposed to so things can heal naturally. Give me one more. Honeymoon. Okay. Honeymoon came up reversed here. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe some of you guys separated for a holiday, or maybe you didn't spend a holiday together. I believe this couple's married. Give me one more. Just one more card. Yeah, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like this is going to work. All right, whatever it is. Both of you guys are doing something that I feel like you might be in the same, I don't know, same job, same department. Same whatever. Same whatever. Whatever you do for work. Who knows anymore? Who knows? All right, let's see what else is going on. Give me a conversation between these folks, please. I need a conversation. There is a... I'll do that after. Give me a conversation. Show me Scorpio, please. What does Scorpio have to say to Aries, please? Give me Scorpio. What does Scorpio have to say to Aries, please? One flip. Let me take it. I want you in my arms. So Scorpio is saying that they want Aries in their arms. Give me more, please. Give me more. Please keep in mind this Scorpio is doing something. They could be giving money away, which takes their money away. Donating. They could be doing charity work. However, this Scorpio, please know, in this scenario, it shows that this Scorpio is a little bit more interested in their work versus a romantic relationship. So you may not get all the attention you want, Aries. Give me more. We don't fit together. Scorpio's like, I want you in my arms, but I don't think we fit together. Right? So there you go. Scorpio's like, we don't fit together. Scorpio, give me one more so I can see what it really is with you. One more, please, Scorpio. What do you have to say to Aries? All right. I get lost in your eyes. I don't get lost in your eyes. I mean, they're cute and everything, but I mean, like, I don't know. Next pair? I don't know. Give me one more. Let's see what Scorpio's final outcome. I don't know if you're the one. Okay, basically that's what it is for Scorpio. Scorpio's like, I don't know if you're the one. All right. Aries, what do you have to say to Scorpio? What do you have to say to Scorpio, please? What do you have to say to Scorpio? I'm actually going to shuffle these. Oh. Commit to me. So Aries is like, commit to me. So I want you in my arms. Commit to me. We don't fit together. Let me see what the second card is for Aries. Give me a card, please. What does Aries have to say to Scorpio? What does Aries have to say to Scorpio? Goodness, go on, drop already. They are like, okay, got one. I know I messed up. Oh, Aries did something. Aries said they know they messed up something. We don't fit together. I know I messed up. Scorpio then goes on to say, I don't get lost in your eyes. Who would you be saying that to? You must be saying that to yourself. Aries, what do you have to say to Scorpio, please? Okay. Well, 4 of them fell, so obviously I'm not going to. What do you have to say to Scorpio, Aries? What do you have to say to Scorpio, please? Oh, okay, we got one. I feel codependent. I feel codependent. I feel like I need to cling to you. Now, remember, for some of you guys, this could actually be a family member because it says there's a clingy family member here. Somebody clingy or something like that. Give me more, please. One more, please. What does Aries have to say to Scorpio? 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 I remember you. There's some memory from the past. I don't know if you're the one. This Aries that's coming up in here, you probably met this person before. Or they know you. They remember you from somewhere. I don't know if you're the one. There's a wedding that came up, so I'm not sure if somebody's married. Or maybe that's the goal. Because the goal for both you guys is inner knowledge, right? Finances flourishing. A time before an important trip. Some of you guys could be meeting each other while you're on a trip. But somebody's in the justice system. Or, Aries, listen, there could be a Libra and a Scorpio that's coming for you. Ooh, child. Ooh. Over some money. Ooh. What's up with this love thing? What's the status of these people? Express your love. Go ahead and, okay, maybe use a new. Maybe both you guys are looking to be married or something. I'm trying to figure out why Wedding King. Let me one more. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, all right, so some of you guys are going to be honest with each other. You're going to retreat, take away, walk away, take time away. I don't know if you guys are going on a walk. The other woman looked like she got on a wedding dress. It's the time to disconnect from the world. What is this? Hold on. True love. I'm questioning whether or not you're my true love. Give me one more. Somebody might have some doubt that you guys are true love or honeymoon. Enjoy the holiday. You guys just weren't. Maybe some of you guys were fighting and you're getting back together, getting to know each other. I feel like this is a newer couple. I do. I feel like it's a new couple. I feel like people are coming in and they have some stuff that needs to be told. I feel like Scorpio might be in the thinking stages or some stages of finding out the mysteries of themselves, if that makes any sense. Right? Finding out things about yourselves, things that make you tick. Some discovering things about yourselves. I think that's where Scorpio is when this starts happening. But Scorpio's also working with a group of people and they have to execute judgment on something having to do with embezzling money. Separate story. There's something where plans fall through for Aries. Aries, and I want to be very clear, Aries, it says, let me clarify this. The Tower card for Aries is something unexpected that happens. A plan falls through. Somebody went cold. Somebody didn't do something that they were supposed to do. Somebody went cold. Because somebody went cold, Aries is now fighting I'm fighting the urge to resist doing something to you, Scorpio. I am resisting the urge. The cards say something about a partnership now being dissolved. I'm resisting the urge to get revenge on you. It specifically says revenge. You're being advised to resist the urge, or Aries, you did resist the urge to retaliate against Scorpio. It also mentions you, I don't know if you guys, there's something about insurance fraud. It says insurance fraud, whatever kind of insurance. It also says something about the family being up in arms, but you guys ignored somebody. You ignored your family. I feel like for some of you guys, I don't know if, because it says Scorpio's focusing more on work. Aries is obviously focused more on the family and feels like there's something falling apart with Scorpio. Things are falling apart. The money's drying up. 9 of Pentacles. We're down to 4 of Pentacles. And here we are. We have you exploring yourself. But there's still something Aries is confident about. You're like, this is still going to work. We're still going to get this, right? It's the time before an important trip. Balancing out something from the past. Some of you guys are, maybe this is about balancing something out, but it's about inner knowing, some kind of knowledge potential, but also utilizing the resources that are right before you. Some of you guys have contacted some old friends when it comes to something, Aries, because we see that there are some changes to a financial situation, changes because a third party gets involved here. It could be a third party as in mistress, or the third party could be the legal system for whatever reasons. Who are these friends that got involved? Like I said earlier, we see a Pisces, we see a Virgo or Gemini for the Magician. We see Libra, which could be the justice system, or it could be some Libra friend. But we also see Scorpio. Scorpio's a friend here too. Or now Scorpio could be a separate Scorpio from the relationship Scorpio. This one with the tower falling, that could be another Scorpio energy, because I said who are the friends. I believe these are the folks that assisted. Remember, Scorpio had to execute something for a group of people. This assignment included embezzlement, if it had to do with finances. It was embezzled because of greed. Okay. I think that's all I have for you guys. Oh, I'm out of minutes. I'm out of minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I got 44. I'm at 42. That's all I have for you guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Please. I love you guys. Y'all rock. You don't even know. I love you. Bye.